All right, let's switch things up. Let's go into music. Let's keep things a little lighthearted. There's one Joe Budden. He's talking about Offset, who his first kind of reunion with him since that very infamous Migos moment. I want to see this kind of conversation.
I feel like the game been coming like the same repeated collabs with niggas, bro. Like, I want to go different with niggas.
Facts,
like, I'm trying to go. I want you, because the point of a collab is hearing somebody you never thought you'd hear them with. You know what I mean? The biggest records in hip hop be like that. You know what I mean? So it like, I just want to go different artists, touch different places. Like
that's how I felt when I saw you had the record with Youngboy. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, this could go either way, and he
shit's a banger.
Yeah, he said reach out and work with a nigga though. That might be my favorite one.
I'm cooking, man. I'm trying to work.
Is there an artist that you want to collaborate with that like nobody would ever think of? Like a country artist or something like that? Yeah.
Some country. Adele or some shit.
Right.
Adele on a song is hard.
That would be hard, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that's hard. But country.
It don't gotta be country. It don't gotta be.
Somebody wouldn't pair
Rock.
with you. Yeah.
Or hip hop from like a different region or some shit that you never did.
Like KRS-One or something. Like totally out there.
KRS-One?
I mean,
shout out to the OGs, man.
Just those
Wu-Tang. That'd be hard just because I come from a group. You know what I mean? That should be hard.
That would be.
How do you feel about the when they do the group rankings and where people typically place, or where these lists typically place Migos in the all-time rankings of groups?
It'd be high usually.
We'd be high.
Yeah, that'd be high.
I remember these conversations when they first kind of were coming out. Obviously, they had their whole kind of indie run with some of their Young Rich Nation or Run Rich Inward albums and whatnot. You know, I think that's where you had Dab Daddy and all those other songs, Pipe It Up, whatever. Like you had that run, and then you got Run to Culture, and you got into Culture 2, and like they were hot as fucking ever. Like they were literally everywhere. They're popping up all over the place. Their songs were going #1. They're featuring on pretty much any big name artist. People were featuring on their stuff. Like they were at the top of the game. At one point, they were definitely at the top of the hip hop game, and they influenced a lot of people to rap like them. For better or worse, they had a lot of people doing that kind of the double time rap that they were, you know, popularizing, and like they had a lot of influence, especially in Atlanta, and like a lot of younger artists coming up after them. And I remember this conversation going around. I remember people specifically talking about their rankings, and like you had a lot of young guys that grew up with them and like kind of seen them as their group, putting them above groups like Wu-Tang Clan, above Outkast, above Mobb Deep, above, and it was fucking blasphemy. Like, I don't care what nobody says, how good of their music was for that short period of time. They cannot equal the magnificence or the continued catalog, the timeless hits that of like a Mobb Deep, which you literally cannot have hip hop without some of the songs that they produce. And an Outkast, who literally put the South on the map. I remember these conversations, and they pissed me the fuck off.
I think it'd be hard because it'd be like you gotta respect the OGs. You know what I mean? That played, that put the ground, put the pavement on the ground. We be always in the high. I don't never feel like it's I ain't never seen it was like, man, what the fuck? Nah, I ain't never seen that. I hate when they pin us against each other though. That's
look at Joe trying to fucking instigate. Like you can see.
It'd be hard because it'd be like you put the ground, put the pavement on the ground. You know what I mean? That put the ground, put the pavement on the ground. We be always in the high. I don't never feel like it's I ain't never seen it was like, man, what the fuck? Nah, I ain't never seen that.
Look at that face. Yeah, one thing about Joe Budden, like it's blatantly obvious when he's trying to stir the fucking pot. He's trying to instigate some shit. He's trying to get a clip. Just that face alone right there. That almost the same face when he was on that, what was that dating relationship therapy program he was on. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. That face, like, that's the same face. Like, I'm about to start some shit right now.
I hate when they pin us against each other though. That's when they compare us. No, like separately.
Oh, your brothers.
Yeah, I hate that shit. That shit be lying because like I don't pay no mind to that shit though. But it just be I don't like that though.
I feel like toward the end of Takeoff, again, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. People
started to understand what y'all did individually.
Yeah. You know how the game be. They want to give you flowers when you're gone, man. That man been the best. Mm-hmm. Everybody said it now, but he been the best.
I don't know if I ever thanked you for getting me lit. I don't know. I don't know if I ever thanked you for getting Yo, hold up, man. Let me hit the round. Let me hit the round of applause, man.
Idiot.
Hold up. Let me hit the round of applause, man.
Like, you know, he could not wait to get that off, like, immediately. Like, you can see it on his face. Like, he was waiting to say some shit, stir some pot, and skate some shit. Like, if you don't know what he's talking about, go back, type in Joe Budden, was it Complex Migos? I forget the show. What was this show? Everyday Struggle. If you just go back and type Everyday Struggle Migos, it will pop up fucking immediately. It's really what put that show on the wider mainstream map. It was their first not their first viral, but I would definitely say it made it even more viral from the heat it kind of stirred up and conversations and clips and memes and everything that kind of came from there. You know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch that. It was a classic hip hop moment and like really put Joe Budden clearly on the path of like, oh, he's going to be in this media thing for a while because he knows what the fuck he's doing and he knows how to get a moment. Fucking hilarious. That moment to this day is all time.
It is a classic, man.
That's one of the best moments in hip hop history.
It is.
So we gotta appreciate it. But so many niggas for years, even to this day, think that.
You talking about the BT thing?
Huh?
What you talking about? The BT
yeah,
thing?
the BT thing and the record.
Shout out to Academic too.
And the record. Shout out to Act.
Shout out to Act. Shout out to Act, man.
But yeah, nah, the Joe Budden disc, the video with the impersonation. I was like, wait, what? Every strip club I went in for a little while.
Who's on your ass?
Nah, them niggas was like, Joe Budden pussy. I was just like, all right, nigga. That shit is a hit. Yeah? These little niggas is hot.
Bro, know why we always fuck with you.
He literally got a moment, a clip from it and a song that only boosted his portfolio, his profile even further. Like they really did him a massive favor, but he also did a favor as well because like they really played into that moment like recently. Like he was one of the first hip hop trolls in the media, and like look at what we get now. He really started a lot of the shit that's going on in hip hop media for better and for worse, but like literally he was trolling like a motherfucker back in those days. Jesus.
You know, cause you ain't never like, even with that situation, you always show love like and respect the nigga art. You know what I mean?
Listen,
y'all be on my ass on here sometime though. You be on my ass.
Yeah, speaking of, because I'm now remembering all the times we got on your ass. What do you say to the people that say you got to stop the internet shenanigans? You have to stop replying to anybody, subbing anybody. Just put it in the music and that's that. Because people were saying that for a little bit.
Yeah, and I stop. I listen.
That's true.
See, I'm an artist. Listen to the fan base. I ain't finna act like I don't see it. I listen. But shit, at the same time, you know,
emotions be emotions.
You live and you learn.
Do you think that you're depicted unfairly in the media?
Not unfairly, cause that's like some bitch ass shit. It's just like it's really on some like. Sometimes you gotta take what you did, player. Sometimes you got, but and then the media ain't make me.
This nigga got a therapist.
Accountability is a grown man shit, nigga.
And I don't come from social media. I'm not a social media act that popped from social media.
True.
I had a Billboard record when I had 9,000 followers. I'll never forget Versace going all the way up going crazy. I got 9,000 followers. I didn't come from that. Like I didn't come from going viral to make records. I came from like Bad and Bougie went #1 in 16 weeks. That shit ain't goddamn pop and go viral. Oh, it's #1 this week and then it's gone. So I be thankful for that too, cause sometimes it be just talk and then like, for instance, I drop by this like, check this streaming. Them numbers is coming in, so it's like sometimes I don't let that blind me. I've been going through the media shit so long that like, you gotta let them win and know like, shit, that shit ain't, it's real but it's fake too. As long as you come with good product, you gotta come with good product, music, good music. Cause at the end of the day, you gotta remember that niggas liked you for music.
Yeah,
niggas be forgetting that.
That's a fact. That's a fucking bar. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's a goddamn bar from Offset. That was very unexpected, very mature, very self-aware, and like, you know, to be in the position what he is and the success that he's had, like, you had to have some kind of smarts. You had to have some, like, you know, ability to think further than just the moment. But to like see this side of him outside of his social media posts where he's wilding out or like doing questionable, crazy shit, like, and to really see him sit down and like speak from a thoughtful perspective is dope to see, because unexpected, did not see to get this kind of moment of reality from him, but like, that is a fucking bar he just said. Artists these days, especially hip hop artists, forget the fact that the reason that they were even popping, or the reason that they're famous, because somebody liked their song, somebody liked their music, somebody liked what they were doing musically. Just because you have followers on Instagram or social media does not mean that that's why you are famous, or why, or what is paying you, or what is going to keep you hot. You doing things for the gram, you doing things for social media, ain't doing shit for your career and ain't feeding you. And it always reminds you of the saying that, like, I was told when I was younger, and I think a lot of older people used to say all the time, is keep the main thing the main thing. Just because you popped off and you got these other opportunities does not mean you should abandon what got you there in the first place. Because next thing you know, once that music ain't here no more, all that other shit gone too. And you see it time and time and time again, especially in hip hop, because a lot of these young dudes are not in it for the right reason. They are not in it for the music. They're in it for a quick buck and for clout. Professor Offset, okay. Unexpected.
Man, nigga like you for the songs you make. Mm-hmm. They don't like you for the whatever the hell you doing backflips on the internet. Mm-hmm. They gonna fuck with it because you made a name off of the music, so you gotta just turn that shit back to the music. So that's all I'm doing. New Joe Budden.
Bar. Unexpected, but how the fucking bar? Like, he had a lot of very thoughtful, mature responses in there. Not expecting that to see from a Joe Budden Offset kind of podcast, but fire.